Wow, look on the screen. Looks like property damage. Yeah, airbags deployed. I wonder what happened. Uh-oh. 13-year-old arrested in pursuit. Sexual assault investigation. Not a 23-year-old, but a 13-year-old. Huh. What comes to mind? I wonder if he qualified for that onesie. You know, 1, 2, 3, ABC, felony. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, let's check it out. Keep in mind, 13. All right? Here we go. Fair use.
Fleeing from police, crashes into an apartment building, and it's caught on camera. The driver is just 13 years old, but this case has a disturbing twist. As Angelica Sanchez explains, he's also a suspect after an elderly woman is robbed and sexually assaulted. Angelica joins us live with more.
Wow.
That's right. Well, this is certainly a disturbing case. And again, as you said, this all came to an end when the 13-year-old driver crashed into an apartment building.
Get that. Boom, into the building.
Bobby Jackson says on a rainy Wednesday afternoon, he felt the impact of a sudden crash on the side of the apartment building he manages at 32nd and Wells.
I just want to say, people that's doing this high-speed chase, run from the police, it's not worth all that. You're going to get innocent people hurt or killed.
A bizarre scene for neighbors who saw the suspect vehicle on the sidewalk. Pieces of the grill are still by the building. Surveillance video shows the suspect driver speeding down the street with police not far behind.
It was really loud. It shook my apartment.
Milwaukee police tell us the driver behind the wheel is only 13 years old. Jackson says he is glad no one on the sidewalk was hurt. He says he is tired of the reckless driving in the city.
It's not worth.
Even more disturbing than the driver's age is the crime he is suspected of committing. A department spokesperson says a 75-year-old woman was the victim of a sexual assault and robbery that day. They say she was assaulted in her own home. During the investigation, police spotted the 13-year-old suspect in the area, and a police pursuit began. Due to the sensitivity of the case, details are limited. The chase came to an end when the suspect crashed into the building. Now the department says the 13-year-old is in police custody and authorities are investigating the circumstances leading up to and after this crash. Again, this is definitely a developing story. Reporting.
Hold on. 13. How dare I put that onesie up there? Saying 1, 2, 3, ABC. We know all these children are born to loving, caring parents who planned, that actually give a darn. We know that they're putting children here that they can afford to feed and house. Of course they are. Born to a loving mother and father. That mom is going to be there, and so is that dad. He's going to be there to raise his children, provide for them, go to work every day, bust his back for them, provide a future. Yeah. And I'm going to put that, what kind of person might have put that onesie up there? Really? 1, 2, 3, ABC, felony. That just doesn't happen. 13. One more again.
The wheel is only 13 years old. Jackson says he is glad no one on the sidewalk was hurt.
Look at him driving.
The suspect driver speeding down the street with police not far behind.
It was really loud. It shook my apartment.
Milwaukee police tell us the driver behind the wheel is only 13 years old. Jackson says he is glad no one on the sidewalk was hurt. He says he is tired of the reckless driving in the city.
It's not worth.
Even more disturbing than the driver's age is the crime he is suspected of committing. A department spokesperson says a 75-year-old woman was the victim of a sexual assault and robbery that day. They say she was assaulted in her own home. During the investigation, police spotted the 13-year-old suspect in the area, and a police pursuit began. Due to the sensitivity of the case, details are limited. The chase came to an end when the suspect crashed into the building. Now the department's...
Look at this dusty nut. LPM, low performing man. You have nothing in life, and heaven forbid, more than likely somebody has carried his low performing, dusty, defective seed. He sees a camera, the news station, and decides to come out just hollering, I am free. So he can hopefully see it on the news. Look, that's me, y'all. That's me right there. That's me. That's me. Look at me. Really. Really and truly. This is what you decide to do. Want attention so bad. He can't build anything. Now he can destroy. So want attention and validation so bad because your self-esteem and your self-worth is so low. This is not a child, it's a grown behind man, maybe 30s or 40s, coming out hollering. Want attention? Your dumb behind got it. And doesn't know the cameraman zoom on you. It's like saying, hey, look at this fool. Look. A low performing male, what is he producing? What is he bringing? What is his contribution not only to his family, those around him, himself? Come out hollering, want attention so bad. He deserves that onesie. We need some adult size onesies with the 1, 2, 3 ABC felony. But this here, the 13 years old. 13 years old. You think that's not his vehicle? Sure stolen. So now, Dusty's bring drama, The financial implication, even for is too many Dusty Juniors in the nation. So now this car is damaged. You can see the airbag. The building is shook. And most Dustinas, they don't understand the bigger picture here. I can tell some don't get it. The building just shook, the man said. Yeah, you know what that could mean? Depending on the impact, by shaking alone, that's an older building. Let's hope they don't get somebody out there to look at it and determine that the building is no longer structurally sound. I know Dusty, they don't care. They don't live there. And if that is determined, and they'll probably get an engineer, you do know engineering reports cost thousands of dollars. They're not coming out for no 500. What the hell are you talking about? Thousands of dollars engineering report. That's an older building. It may be deemed not structurally safe. So if it's not, then the people may have to evacuate. Mm-hmm. They don't take a chance of loss of life and then get sued. They'll get a warning. What if it becomes not structurally sound and they have to evacuate? And go where? Go where? Up with your life. They may not have insurance like that to place them elsewhere. Loss of use. Well, some may just, go where? Well, I got to stay here. Well, if it's not structurally sound, something happens to you. Anything could happen. You could get hurt. Something fall on your head, a collapse. So now, somebody may have to go ahead and file a claim and maybe get an engineering report. Dusty's bring drama. That building is insured, deductible. The deductible alone could be $10,000, $20,000, $30,000. Dusty's bring drama. They bring trauma. The financial implication, too much dust in the nation. What you gonna do? Sue the broke behind parents for what? The WIC card? The dad is probably in jail or dead. He not worth a damn anyway, more than likely. I doubt it. So where are you going to recoup the funds spent out? Because somebody decides to raise a child with the onesie. What are we raising? So the vehicle, the building, may have to get some repairs done, expensive engineering report. It may not be structurally sound. People may have to vacate. All this because somebody old dusty behind poverty D-seed. And if you don't see a problem, then gee, something is really wrong with you. I'm sorry to tell you. You got a whole. You wonder why no one wants to invest in these little chocolate drops. It's not worth it. Too far gone. It's a bad investment. It's like a bad stock. Avoid, avoid. And that is what the majority of society is doing. They are choosing to avoid. That's just one thing. Again, that onesie. All because of one 13-year-old. Now we got a 75-year-old woman who's been assaulted in her home, robbed and assaulted, sense of security destroyed. And given a location, I'm assuming that it could be anyone. But given a location, you wonder why nobody's choosing to invest in this group of men collectively. They may invest individually, oh, I like this person, but collectively, yeah, it ain't happening. So look at all the drama because of one demonic child. The seed of poverty D, look what it has brought. Hope and pray is not coming to you. The seed of poverty D. Where's the mother? Where the hell is she? For this to get this out of hand, this demonic child, and this is what I said, demonic, he's been doing little evil things like this here. The 75-year-old, meanwhile, hon, I wish you'd had that heat. I wish you would have. Eliminate the target. For our older citizens living alone, especially women, oh, I've been fine this far. It only takes one time for these dusters to come your way. Meanwhile, it's time for you to see about getting that heat, sweetie. And it's time for you to practice. Get your little church hat, your little church shoes on, whatever you got going on. You can't keep being a victim. I'm not promoting violence, I'm promoting safety. So look at one 13-year-old. One! Look what he has caused. A 75-year-old has been assaulted and robbed. How you get in there? Breaking and entering, trespassing. Then we have this vehicle. Run the vehicle into a high-speed chase and run the vehicle into a building. The building shook. People that don't understand business, they never have property, they have no idea. Oh, well, the building will be okay. How the hell do we know that? That's why they have what's called an engineering report. Not always as it seems. Nothing gonna happen. Let it pass on. Could be a couple of months, couple of weeks. Could be a couple of years. One little thing happened. Boom, it just came crashing down. Or another impact happened. What the same kid does the same thing again, or another one. Uh-oh. Lost a life. Wow. Well, it was damaged before when the first fool came, and now this one hit the building again. Somebody's investment. You got to pay out of pocket because they own it. You got to pay out of pocket. Why? All because somebody's dusty, poverty D-ridden seed. And Miss Incubator. The incubator of terror. That's Tina. The incubator of terror. And what the hell can they tell you? I'm sorry. He didn't have no father figure. Yeah, in most cases, it didn't have much of a mother figure because you chose that dust bucket and you decided to carry the seed of poverty D. I'm telling you. The sympathy is going to run out for a lot of women that are victimized in these areas when people see, oh, this is your child, something happens to you, they're not caring, because they know you put this child here, you and your man that you chose, and they figure, hey, he's more than likely harm other people. Now he's harmed you. Too bad, boo. So this right here, he's only 13. What if he's doing this now at 13? Imagine when the fool turned 18. How many crimes? Well, he'll have a jacket, a rap sheet. So yes, so this right here, the terror in the community, this is a work of the seed of Poverty D and the female incubator. Dusties bring trauma. They bring drama. The financial implication is too many Dusty Juniors in the nation. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share them out. People, stay safe. Ladies, please abort Poverty D. Head on a swivel. I wish you all health and wealth, and I wish you safety. Thank you.